Courtney, it's Katie, and for this week's video I decided to do the classic YouTube tag where you just answer 50 questions about yourself. So I googled around on my computer and I found a couple, I think one that was from Tumblr, a couple that were on YouTube, and I kind of just picked and chose the ones that I wanted to answer. So without further ado, here are 50 questions just for you. Where were you 3 hours ago? 3 hours ago would have been around 1:45-ish, which would mean that I was out to lunch with my parents. Have you ever eaten a crayon? No, I have never eaten a crayon. I hope that's a common answer. Is there anything pink within 10 feet of you? You know, I'm really not a huge fan of the color pink, so I have a lotion from Bath & Body Works. 1,000 Wishes. It smells amazing, but I'm counting that as pink, right? That's pretty pink. There you go, pink. When's the last time you went to the mall? Probably 2 weekends ago. I went as a sort of treat to myself because it was the upcoming last week of school. So I splurged a little bit and got some new outfits for next year for my working wardrobe. So it was fun. Are you wearing socks right now? No, I am not. I wore sandals today, so no socks in summer for the most part. When's the last time you drove out of town? The last time I drove out of town was probably to visit Christine, which is probably back in February. Yeah, I never really go anywhere. Have you been to the movies in the last 5 days? No, I went to see Finding Dory last Friday, so that was like 8 or 9 days ago now, but not in the last 5 days, no. It was amazing though, Finding Dory. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. What's the last thing you had to drink? Lemonade. What are you wearing right now? This little bird top and some jeans. Do you wash your car or let the car wash do it? A little bit of both. Sometimes I wash it at a car wash. I think like 2 or 3 times in the 4 years that I've had my car. But for the most part, I think I like to clean it out just because I think I do a better job. I know all the nooks and crannies of where things get lost in my car, so for the most part, I clean it. What was the last food you ate? A brisket sandwich and French fries. Very healthy. Where were you at this time last week? This time last week I was dog sitting, so probably just hanging out with a dog. They had a pool, so maybe swimming. Have you bought any clothing items in the last week? No. When's the last time you ran? No, I don't run. What's the last sporting event you watched? I like football. But the football season ended in January, so probably January. What's your favorite animal? Moose! What's your dream vacation? My dream vacation, and I hope one day it will happen, I really would love to go to Greece. Anywhere in Greece. Santorini, Mykonos, anywhere, everywhere, Greece, please. Who was the last person's house you were in? Probably Brett's, my boyfriend's, for game night on Friday night. What's the worst injury you've ever had? I have never broken a bone, but my worst injury was probably when I sprained my ankle in like 4th or 5th grade. I was at a birthday party and we put like 12 girls on a trampoline and one of them fell on my foot. So I sprained my ankle. I've also gotten a black eye from playing street hockey in 6th grade in PE. One of the girls was the goalie and she threw out the ball overhand because she thought that was a smart idea. And I didn't have glasses at the time, so it hit me in my eye, and I got a nice black eye. Do you miss anyone right now? Yeah, of course. I miss Christine, my best friend. We haven't seen each other in a couple of weeks, probably longer than that, like a few weeks. I miss you. You haven't been out to visit in years. I miss my extended family, for the most part. I haven't seen some of them in over a decade, so yeah, I miss a couple people. What are your plans for tonight? Well, it is almost 5 o'clock now, so editing this and hopefully uploading it. Have you ever left the country? Yes, I have left the country. I went to Canada for the first time last summer, so almost a year ago now, actually. What's the next trip you're going to take? I have no idea what the next trip I'm going to take is. Small trips, probably to Sterling, Virginia to visit Christine, but big trips, I have no idea. I would love to come visit you in California. Christine and I were just throwing around the idea of visiting Florida again sometime this summer, because again, once I start teaching in the fall, it's really hard to, you know, get off and work around the school schedule. So, I don't know, maybe a Florida trip this summer, probably not, but I guess we'll wait and see. What's your favorite candy and your favorite ice cream flavor? My favorite candy are sour gummy worms, and my favorite ice cream flavor is mint chocolate chip. or anything really, really chocolatey, or anything peanut buttery and chocolatey. Anything with like a ton of chunks in it too. It's just always a good idea. Were you an honor roll student in school? Yes. What do you want to know about the future? I would love to know if I'm just happy in the future. I think everyone wants to know that. And then on a less serious note, I would just love to know that Trump was not our president. That would be great. Are you wearing any perfume or cologne? I am not wearing any perfume at the moment. If I ever am, it's normally Forever Red by Bath & Body Works because I love it. It smells amazing. Are you due sometime this year for a doctor's visit? Probably. Where's your best friend? Sterling, Virginia. Do you have a tan? Yes. Kind of. Probably not, by your standards. But I went to a water park a couple days ago and look at that tan. It's like glowing on this side. Whatever. I'm tan. By my standards. What's your favorite artist or band? Ed Sheeran is my favorite artist for always. I also like Sam Smith, Adele, The Fray. They're a great band. Do you collect anything? If you watched my past videos, you will now know that I collect fortune cookie fortunes. So yes, I do collect something. Who is the biggest gossiper you know? Wouldn't it be gossiping if I told you who it was? When was the last time you got pulled over by a police officer? A couple years ago. I had just gotten my car and I was leaving school and it was dark out and a police officer pulled me over and told me my lights weren't on. And I almost died of embarrassment. Have you ever drank your soda through a straw? Doesn't everyone at some point in their life? Yes, I have. Do you like hot sauce? When's the last time you took a shower? Last night. Do you need to do laundry? Yes, because I just got back from dog sitting for 8 days, so I did not do my laundry over there. So yes, I do need to do laundry. What's your heritage? German, Irish, Norwegian, French, Sioux Indian maybe? I don't know. I'm a lot of things. Are you someone's best friend? What were you doing at midnight last night? Sleeping. What's your favorite number? 3, 7, 14, 47, 73, 91. Just like a lot of symbolic and random numbers all together. I like those. How's the weather right now? The weather is beautiful actually. It's like sunny and 77 and kind of like a light breeze. It's actually starting to feel like summer. I love it. What's your favorite TV show? Friends. For sure. Hands down, will always be my favorite TV show ever. Or Veronica Mars. That got canceled after 3 seasons, so I was kind of heartbroken about that. I never watched it when it was on either. I just binged it when it was on Netflix. But Friends is probably my favorite show. Chocolate or vanilla? Chocolate. Always chocolate. How many pillows do you sleep with? 2. Do you wear contacts? Nope, just glasses. Are you a morning person or an evening person? A little bit of both. I'm pretty good in the morning. After my alarm goes off, I only hit snooze like once. And then at night, I can stay up until midnight and maybe a little past midnight, so I'm kind of both. Have you ever been stung by a bee? Yes, I have been stung by a bee/wasp twice. The first time was when I was really young. I was actually in Wisconsin visiting my family, and we went to like the zoo or like the state fair or something, and I was wearing like a crop top kind of thing that had flowers on it, and so I think the bee was thinking that it was an actual flower on my shirt. I don't know what he was thinking, but that's what I think he was thinking. And he stung me on my belly button. And then the second time, I don't know what it was that stung me, but I was running the mile in 5th grade at my elementary school, and I was running under like a shaded part that had a bunch of trees over our track. And I was talking to my friend, and a bee, or a wasp, I don't know, flew in my mouth, and I panicked and closed my mouth. And don't do that, by the way, because the bee didn't like that very much, and it stung me on my tongue, and I opened my mouth and it fell out. I didn't see what it was because I was just running, and it was the fastest mile I've ever ran. I think it was like 7 minutes and 20 seconds or something because it was like on the last lap. But yeah, it swelled up a little bit and then it went down. So I'm not allergic, I don't think. I still don't like them, but yeah, I've only been stung twice. And that is about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to do it yourself, I would love to hear all your answers. But yeah, I guess that's it for me. I will see you next week, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!